Hey guys, my name is Siniac and welcome back to another episode of Software Inc. where today is the day. It's time for the Great Reset. I know I kind of hint at this in the last episode, but it's time to fire everybody, but not just fire everyone. I think it's time we completely sell up, move to a new location, and start over again. Well, not quite, but I've kind of come to a conclusion. I've noticed that my large day teams do as much work, if not a little bit less, than my small night teams. Which has led me to the assumption that having smaller teams might be a little bit more beneficial. Now, it's a big shout, but I've got some ideas to what I want to do. We currently have a day team and night team. I'm thinking about making smaller teams and having 2 day teams. Actually, no, I could have 3 day teams, 3 afternoon teams, and 3 night teams, meaning I can work simultaneously on 3 different pieces of software. And if I get the leads all set up, I can do project management to make everything all automated. How amazing does that sound? But I've got one problem, one big problem right now. And that is, if I delete everything and start all over again, it's going to take me a while to get back up and running. I know. And that's not a great idea when I'm currently updating softwares. I'm designing iterations for a new operating system. I'm trying to produce and release this brand new game. It is not the best idea to go about doing it, but I do like a challenge and I do like chaos. Do you know what? I'm going to reject. Can I select all and reject? There we go. Because you're all getting fired anyway. You're all getting fired. So that's the game plan. If you guys are hyped for this and excited to see where this now goes, whether it's the right idea or the bad idea, it's going to literally cause so much chaos, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new around here so you get notified when more episodes do come out of this absolute chaos I'm now about to ensue. So, we'll see if we can actually get the Grave Killer done first. I very much doubt it. We'll see how much we can get Fool's Adventure done first. Again, I very much doubt it, but I'm going to wait until there's no snow on the ground because we're moving places, boys. It does mean I'm going to have to rebuild all of my kind of solar panels, batteries, servers, printing place as well. I'm going to have to do a lot, but if we do it right, this is going to future-proof us for a very, very, very long time. Now, we do have a slight little issue right now, is the fact that we just can't seem to get this audio done. Do I have an issue with my teams? Where's Art? I have one person in 3D audio. What about design? Nobody in design has the audio. What about night art? So we're kind of waiting for a night team to put a little bit of boost into it. Is it 3D, sorry? No, it's audio. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Right, art. I've got 3 people on there. Core team, there's nobody. Damn. No wonder it's taking a while, boys. No wonder it's taking a while right now. But I think we should just now bite the bullet and pretty much do it. So I can't see this getting any better anytime soon. Fool's Adventure is doing its thing. I do need to kind of create a expansion pack for that to kind of improve the sales. But I'm just stalling at this point, aren't I? Oh, here we go. I got 99%. Maybe we are getting somewhere. So let's put into pause then. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because all of a sudden we're now getting a lot of people starting to retire because they are all getting older and older and older. If I go to my employees, the age of them is from 64 down to 40. That's a really old workforce, like really old. Now I'm going to select everybody, and there is quite a few people to select right now. Oh my goodness me. Select them all, and I'm going to fire them. Right, I fired some apparently. Why can't I fire them all? Did I not actually select everyone? Do I have to press play mode to fire people? Why can't I fire everyone? Oh, no, they are fired. You got to wait for them to walk out of the building. Yeah, I forgot about that. Right, so pause now. I have one person. Now, I'm assuming I've still got one person because either they're not walked out the building just yet, or I can't physically fire them because you got to have a minimum of one person in the company at all times. Maybe that's what it is, but everyone's now fired. This is crazy. We're now going to go to build mode, and we're going to... I always forget how you do it. It's down here. Move the company. And we're going to get to a brand new area. Now, the area I choose is important, but it's not too much important. The only thing I would really like to have is a really good talent pool, which is why the city's great. Going to a rural area, the talent pool is low, so it gets a little bit more difficult. I can have a nice warm climate rural, or I can go to a town where there's a few little houses and buildings around, which wouldn't be too bad. The talent pool is medium. I think you get the best of both worlds of that. The traffic density is medium, beauty is medium, utilities are high though, and internet costs are medium. What was it in rural? Internet costs are high. Unless we just stick to another city, but we move to a desert city, boys. Yes. Because I'm going to create a skyscraper. I like the idea of that. Right, we play the waiting game. We're tearing everything down, as they say. And we are here. Oh. Oh, no. We're officially here. So, I can't press play because I have unsupported servers and all that kind of jazz. But we can try and buy new plots, but I'm not a big fan of these plots we've got currently available. Can I just keep moving until I get city warm? I like the idea of it. Until they give us like a better setup, a better layout. Something that looks a little bit more builder friendly. Now that's not too bad there. That is not too bad, but I don't like the lake being right next to me. I could maybe take this area up. Could buy some car parks and stuff like that. We'll do one more. Third time lucky. Warm. I like building in a desert. I kind of feel like we're now like out in the wilderness. It's not though because we're in a city. Right, there's too many car parks here, which is fine. It is fine. Are these buildings here? They are. So I could build it here. If I could go to buy mode, plots, let's say I bought you, I could then get the road and get rid of all the road and then decide to build it just here. A nice big skyscraper surrounded by car parking, which I can turn into multi-story. And then I'll figure out some way eventually to buy that would become our, because you can't buy plots that have buildings on, but I can buy anywhere. The clouds are kind of crazy, aren't they? How do I get rid of the clouds? Is it just a time of day or something like that? Maybe that's what it is. So we got to figure out then how we're going to do this. Okay, we got to figure out how we're going to build it, and I've got to figure out the size of the teams, because the size of the teams determines, boys, it determines right now the size of the rooms. So when I go to manage teams, and let's say I pick the core team, which I'm gonna have to rename all of this. Actually, let me just pick this team here. There's an employee, as I can see. So let's say that I want, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you include hardware. So if I say I want 2 people specialized in each category, meaning I'll have 12 employees. You see where that's going? So I need to build a room based on 12 employees. So first things first then, we actually need to build the building. And we're going to start with a nice grand entrance. Now, I'm not too worried about it being central, but it looks like this is the central part. So if I just do a 2x2 square, that is a central and integral part just there. Probably not going to build anywhere else. I mean, as an entrance, but I could maybe. We'll just kind of see. So if I just come off this now, and bring this up by 10. I've just got to figure out how I'm going about with the designs and how I'm going to build the rooms. So I would really like to build like a skyscraper. That really does sound pretty cool to me. Now, what I could do is have... If I'm going to have multiple teams, I need multiple floors, unless I get them to all work in the same room, which that's fine. Or I could do a team per floor. That also could work. Yes, that also could work. So I've just got to figure out the best way to go about this. So if I build a 12 by 12, right, and I've just got to figure out then the seating arrangement, just to understand the size of the room I'm going to need. So if I go to desks, can I do by function and then do desks or computer? Do we have a table? Yes. So what would be the best table? Obviously I want like a good, like this one has skill and mood boosts. That's an environmental boost. That has really good environmental boost, but I like the effectiveness. I also like the idea of skill, but that's a wall shelf. So effectiveness. I kind of like the idea of effectiveness. So we need to get 12 people in here. So if I was to go there and there. Right. And then. So that is. I'm trying to figure this out. So bam, 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 bam. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So select all of this and then duplicate it to there. That's a nice, decent size room with 12 employees, and that becomes a 12 by 12. So if I base it off that and start here as well, so a 12 by 12. Now, of course, this will continue you up as the entry point. So let me just select all of these and then merge them. I'll do something nice with the entry. We'll make it look really cool. That will be like a core team. That will be like a design team. I need an art team. And I suppose every floor we could have a kitchen and a bathroom area. But we also have to figure out where we're going to be building the stairwell and the elevator section. So let's say I came off here with another 12 by 12. Just so I can understand what we're working with. Another 12 by 12 here. And then bringing this all the way down. And is that now starting to get a little bit too crazy? Let me kind of select these two rooms and delete them. And let's see. I could do another entry point. But it's what you want the design of the building to look like. If I'm building a skyscraper, they're normally like some type of square or rectangle. As I slowly choke. So that is roughly the idea you would normally go with. I'm going to cut off the edges and like round it off a bit as well, the building. So I could stick to this, but I feel like it's starting to look a little bit too crazy. It does feel like it's looking a bit too crazy. I don't know if I want like another entry point, but then that would then determine me maybe having either a central location for the elevators and stairwell or a very end, because they got to walk all the way in to walk up to walk all the way down and back out, which is not a problem. It does feel a little bit long-winded. Now, if I was to kind of carve out an area here. Right, just give me a second. Which I don't know if it's going to look as good. So if I grab you and then grab you. Right, select you. Let me just select all these little rooms. Which is a little bit harder to do. Once I've got the layout done, we're all good. So, merge rooms. So that there could be, potentially, the central area for the elevators and stuff like that. Which means that I would then have to go bam, bam, bam. And then do the same here. Now, this is actually pretty nice. And then I've pretty much got the option then to add a secondary entry point. Now, it then kind of slightly annoys me that the building's not 100% centered. But that's not shabby. Now, if I was to build an elevator, obviously that would go here and here. But we have to build a stairwell. Now, a stairwell, annoyingly, is a square. But we have to implement this. There is no way about it. There is no way about it. So now I'm thinking to push them back by one more. Now, it is slightly messing up all of this. But what I'll do is I'll move this over by one. And then move this over by one as well. And then that shouldn't be much of an issue. So bam, bam. Bam, bam. Select these rooms. Select these and push these back. Oh no, you can't do it like that. I gotta delete them. Oh, I could do these large square ones now instead. Like that. And then the stairwell, which I can't get in at the minute because you need an upstairs. But that works beautifully. Now, I was thinking about having something over there, but what I could do now instead is have a reception room at the very back. I know it's at the very back and it kind of then feels a bit weird. Unless I build a reception room here. Yeah, that feels a bit better if I build a reception room here. So if I stick this out by 2, stick this out by 2, I bring this out by 1, this out by 1, and then select all of you to merge. Again, I'm going to chop corners off, but I'm just trying to figure out the best bit for reception. So the reception area, I need a good, nice desk, which you will be perfect. And I could do the reception desk like here, but everyone's got to walk around it. Unless your boy does a bit more expansion. Like this, so they can walk around it fairly easy. And then that will become the showcase piece of your boy's beautiful building. Now let's chomp this up a little bit so we can smoothen the edges. So there, and then delete you. And then we'll do the same now going all the way around. Delete you. Do the same over here. And then do the same over here. All right, there we go. Deleted. And then we'll sort this out now. So, I'm going to chomp... Oh, no, I can't do you. But I could do that. And I could do this. To merge them. And I'm going to do a little cut just here. And let's see how this little cut here looks. Okay, I'm not a fan of that little cut there. I don't know, it could look pretty good. It could look good in the long run. We'll see. But then it makes me then want to cut this. So if I cut that instead, destroy... No, not destroy, sorry. We're going to merge. I'm not a fan of this. So, delete you. Okay, this is better. Right, delete you. Merge you. Ta-da! I felt like we got somewhere now. I feel like we're getting somewhere. So let's sort out some windows. That is quite the big room, but I do actually like that. So large windows. Actually, let me do the door first here. So nice big glass door. We'll get some beautiful windows on the go. So these windows, we want 360 panoramic views of the reception area. Bam, bam. Absolutely beautiful. We'll do this. So definitely on the bend, we'll add the windows. And it's a case of how far down. So if I do 1,000, 1,000. So we'll do the corner sections. Absolutely magical there, boys. Absolutely magical. There we go. Nearly messed up there, didn't I? So we make the building. We'll do that there as well for the lights. We'll make the building this shape. And then we'll fit everything else within it. And we'll kind of organize it correctly. So that gives us now ultimate, ability to now grow and expand. And we'll do multiple levels as we go up to create this huge, tall skyscraper building. But one thing that we do need to do is figure out how the canteen and bathroom situation is going to work. Now, it's going to be quite easy because we can do a smaller canteen and smaller bathrooms solely because we're going to have them on every single floor, right? So that makes life very, very easy for us. Now, in terms of bathrooms, we're going to do this. And I'm going to set it up like... Now, I've got the option to do it like this, where we have we have 5 bathrooms on each floor, which should be fairly reasonable. And then that there becomes the canteen. So the bathrooms will have showers in. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... And let's do the door systems now, walking into these rooms. We'll do glass doors. So we go 1, 2. Oh, I just realized I would need... Oh, no, the way I can set it... Oh, no, I'm gonna need to actually get rid of this room. Let me merge these. Because the stairwell's got to go around in a spiral. I was going to say put it there, put the stairs there, but then upstairs, the stairs needs to go here. So it's going to be 4 on each one. So put that in the middle there. But it will still do exactly what I need to do. Oh, glass doors? Wasn't I meant to do glass doors? I like the idea of glass doors. Let's in a little bit of lights. Right, that could be the way to go forward. Now, obviously, we would want to replicate all of this. So, can I select the entire building? And I can't duplicate it, can I? I don't think it works like that. I don't think it works like that. But if I now go around the whole edge... Hold on. Select the entirety of the building. Add selected rooms to group. Yes. Right. I'm not sure what this now does. Whether I can... No. I don't think it does what I'm expecting it to do. I was kind of thinking maybe I can, like, duplicate it. But I don't think that's a thing, is it? I'm not sure. If that's a thing, guys, let me know in the comment section down below. But I very much doubt it. So I've now got to very awkwardly go around and manually now build this, right? And then go up again, and I've... Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Oh, that's super annoying. Right, that's the problem I'm going to have. I didn't mess up anywhere else, did I? No. That's the problem I'm going to have right now. Is getting them to do that. Now, I don't need this bit here. In reality, I don't need it. But I could turn it into a little bit of a balcony, couldn't I? Like, I don't need that section to go up with. I can turn it into a balcony for that floor, but then all the other floors don't really make much sense unless I stack it there, and on the next one, we make it then go back a little bit. So I've done it on the one. But then I don't do it anywhere else. Look at how this beautiful skyscraper is now going to come into fruition. This is going to be glorious. Now, I do need to work out how many floors I'm going to need. So let's say this is 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams. And then I'll need my marketing, accounting, and support team. So that's 1 team, 2 teams, 3 teams, marketing, account, and support. And then this floor here will be like all solar panels, roof AC, and so on and so on. Now, granted, this is a smaller building, so you're not going to have, right, you're not going to have as much roof space for solar panels, but that's fine. That is fine. And now we got to sort out all of this. So if I just kind of do the front of the building to begin with. What's going on, boy? What's going on here? And then just see how that looks. Now, luckily for us, what's going on here? I am got to do this section on the next one. It's just here. So go up again. Go up again. That looks so good, doesn't it? It looks so good. Oh, damn. And then obviously on this part, in the center, we'll have to implement windows like this. Which will be on that one, a doorway out to a nice balcony. Right, the skyscraper's coming along. Now, the other floors will be something that we do over time. Maybe every episode we implement a new team. Or teams, is the best way to put it. So that's what we'll have to do. So, I can now do the stairwell, by the way. So if I started here, or should I start... Let me move this one. There. Then on this one, it goes here. There. There. And then that's it, right? Yeah. So that works perfectly. Going up a floor, I need to do double elevators. And then that's it. So that sorts out any issues that would come with the fire in safety inspection in terms of elevators and needing the stairs to go to these individual floors. So that sorts that out, which is all good. It's all good. So these are the rooms I get to work with right now, which is quite exciting. Now, I do have a little bit of space around here. So I could maybe move them over by one, but that'll throw off the alignment there. So I'll kind of keep it as it is. So let's design these rooms first. And let's get some furniture in. So, office, we're going to need computer stuff. So do I go with the... Let me go by function, computer. Now, do I go holo? Huge power, and the environment ends on the N. Where these are not as powerful. Is there anything as powerful as the holo? These are powerful, but... Oh, wrong button. Oh, the flat books. It's power versus environment, so we'll kind of keep it as it is. Now, I'm going to switch these tables here. Let me... How do you switch them? Okay, we have to delete them. And then go to tables, because I want the opposite one. There we go. Because then they sit slightly to the side, if that makes sense. You'll see now, they'll sit there. Whereas these guys sit there. Chairs. We want the ergonomical one. Oh, can I not sit here? Oh, snap. Hold on. Hold on. Right, I put these on the wrong side. Wait, what happened there? I have no idea what just happened there. Right, I don't like them being back to back like that. I do like the idea of them being staggered. So now I've got to change these tables. Right, I do apologize, guys. But, you know, the OCD is not OCDing today. Right, that works there. We'll get the chairs in. So the chairs go here. So they're now staggered, which is what I like. The computers would go here. Absolutely glorious, boys. Absolutely glorious right now. And then, of course, you'd need to add all the little extra stuff in. Now, if this becomes my core team, you would need the programmer stuff. Which I'm just double checking there's nothing else that's just as good. It's the calculator. There we go. That sorts those guys out. I could do cubicle walls to reduce noise. And then spins it. So heavily reduces noise in the room. And then decorational stuff right now, like little table plants, is always good. Adds a nice little room boost. And then the other side will give them lamps. There we go. So kind of mixing it up a little bit. We'll do some decoration. We'll have some nice big floor plants on the go. Actually, no, before I do that, productivity. We'll add in some bookcases. So we'll do the bookcases either side there. Ladder shelves, shelf, double shelf. Now, double shelves are great here. Because what I'm going to utilize them for is when we get awards. We can stack them on here, and eventually we can stack them through all the rooms. And then, of course, TVs for productivity. Double TVs in the corner. Now, we can do the plants. So get a couple down there. I want some nice tall ones. So you can kind of dot these randomly through. And then get these ones here. So put them in the center. Yep. I could do carpet, which adds a nice little mood boost as well. But let me just see what else we can kind of implement. Got some other different styles of plants right now. Just throw them in. Nice and glorious. And ooh, this is a tough one. This is a tough one. Oh, we need a clock. Of course we do. Both sides there. Now, do I do the little rugs and carpets like what we did last time? It is a nice idea. I'm going to do it like that. So we do this little... Now, if I select all of them and then duplicate them... Looks pretty good. I'm already liking this already. I'm already liking this. We'll add nice little paintings now in. There we go. Just dot them in. That just seems like a really weird placement. There we go. Couple of little paintings in right now, which looks really nice. And I could go for some... Hang on, we got another larger painting as well. There we go. We could go for some acoustic foam. Maybe we could build some over here. See how far we can pretty much go with this. So you get a nice little diagonal pattern there. So that really bulks this room up, which I'll be quite happy with this. The only thing I've got left to now do is lighting. So in terms of lighting, we've got lamps, obviously, of course, but there's a few variations which we can do. It would be nice to get something that would boost the environment slightly. Nothing too bright, because it would be absolutely overkill. Little wall lamps is good. These little ceiling ones aren't too bad. These floor ones are pretty good as well. I like these little tripod ones. Now, I could squeeze these in, but we definitely need something from the ceiling. I could keep it simple with those, but we have these nice little ceiling lamps. Little square ones that could do well. Yeah, we'll just go for these little square ones. So if I go 1... See, I already don't like the position of where I've put that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, of course, I've got to do ventilation, but I can't do that until I've got a boiler room and roof AC. But that will be a room. That's a glorious room right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 12 in total. We're going to have 12 people per team. And obviously have multiple teams. That's going to be really good, isn't it? That is going to be pretty damn good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the whole building. The entirety of the building right now. And just make it the same color scheme. I don't know if that is the best color to go with. Well, let me select the whole building again. Select the whole building. I don't know what style to go with for the building. Granted, the rooms look a little bit funky. But can we change materials? The exterior. See, I don't know what color scheme to go with. I like a little bit of like dark grey. Ooh. I mean, you can't see it very well, but I like the square checkered stuff. It looks like a proper corporate building. You do get that proper corporate building vibes. But we'll sort all the color scheme out at a later date and figure out what we're going to pretty much do with it. But let me just sort out the bathrooms next. Now, the bathrooms are going to be not an issue, but we're going to need to have them on every single floor. Now, where's the room? I need bathroom, toilet. There we go. Showers. That's not what I wanted it to do. Is it easy just to build the one and then duplicate it? I'm trying to think what's the better light. The one that goes on the side? Yes. I need a sink. And right, we'll just go for that now. So if I select all the furniture, not move, duplicate. Okay, can't do it because all that's in there. Duplicate. So just the bare minimum required for 4 bathrooms. I know there's a lot of employees, but there'll be bathrooms on all floors. If it does become an issue, I can build stuff downstairs as well. I've got to build a whole downstairs section. That's what I've got to do. So that is, for now, okay. Like I said, I've got to build an underground section, which is going to have all my server stuff and boiler and stuff like that, and we need to do the roof AC. So let's get to the roof, and let's sort out the roof AC. So, temperature-related stuff. Where's roof AC? AC unit. Is that the roof AC? Roof AC. There we go. So if I do 1, 2. So we've got 2 to begin with. And then we'll do the little kind of cooling vents. I have no idea how many we're going to need. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And if I build a boiler room downstairs, so if I just kind of build a little section. I don't really know how big this needs to be. And if I get the... it's there. So I've built over by 1 too many. So get rid of you. Merge these 2. Get another elevator in. And then just sort out the stairs. So for stairs, you go there. To go down, which works perfect for us. And the corridor is 4 wide. So if I go this way with that one, this way with that one, merge all of these. So I can now build off them, which becomes super easy. So here, we'll build our boiler room. So we're going to need lights down here, but let me just get the boilers in first. So, large gas boiler. I'll get 2 in. So without doing anything else, I know I'm going to fail the inspection with what I've currently got there anyway. 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3 for that one. Okay, easy. Easy, boys. So that sorts that room out. No issues. We've got so much work to do, haven't we? But we've got an idea And I've got now a beautiful skyscraper. The Fool's Towers is what we're going to call it. I don't know if that's the best name for it. The Fool's Towers or the SKYSCRAPER. What do you guys reckon? Let me know in the comment section down below. But these smaller teams are going to be a crucial part to our success. Now, let me know. Should I literally place everything in the rooms before next episode so you guys haven't got to watch me go through every single bit all over again? I think that might be a better idea. And then every episode, we'll then design a floor by floor by floor by floor and slowly build it all up to get back to where we originally was. We've got to do servers, which is crazy. We might as well build the server room now. Thinking about it. Furnishing, server stuff. Now, what's the best server? Maybe this 500 gigabits. Right, we'll just go to there with them. We need doors to be able to get into these rooms. There we go. And most likely we're going to need cooling in there to keep them extra cold. And we'll need sprinklers. And of course, a smoke detector. Now, we might as well get the one in here set up as well while it's on our head, some mines. Smoke detector. That sorts us out there. We got the servers all here. So select them all. Connect the servers. And then we have move all view unsupported. They should now be on there. Why are they now not on there? Oh, don't say I've got to do it all individually. Hold on. Oh no, I've got to select them all. I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. Right, there we go. So that puts minimal load on our servers at this moment in time. Okay, we do need lights down here because it is very dark. And should I just go for the industrial lights? And then again, these look just as good. Just put them there for now. A little bit of lighting goes a long way. But yeah, we've really got to figure out a color scheme for our buildings. Do I do this what I did last time, where there's like, you know, green for the core team, blue for the design team, red for the art team, and so on and so on? I think that would be pretty nice. I think that would be pretty nice, but we'll save that. I'll play around with it anyway. I'll play around with it. So last thing I want to do then is just kind of quickly sort out the areas where they walk to get into the building. So build a path first to there. There's no way I can make it go all the way through, can I? Yes. Ugh! Alright, that works. Oh, it didn't end. Right, we're going to do a little bit of a radius going around. And then we'll try and future-proof ourselves. So, if we can now build the fences, so we free the rectangle area. stop them walking on it. Oh, what is going on, boy? Amateur hour here. We got amateur hour. This will allow them, well, make them not walk on the dirt. So we get a nice fence going around the edge. Providing this all goes to plan. Ha ha! Oh dear God. And then what I could do is plant some nice trees. Do we have cactuses we can plant outdoors? There is cactuses, but do we have cactuses? We do, but it's like... We have no, like, outdoor stuff. We don't, do we? That's a shame. It's just large conifer trees or small trees. But at least they're not going to walk on my dirt. I don't know if I like the fence going right against the edge. So I've got another idea. Alright, let me play with this idea. Because they're not going to walk into this bit. They're not going to do it. Oh, I feel... My OCD feels a little bit better with this. I can't see him walking into that bit. It just looks visually more pleasing for me here. Right, this is going to be ridiculous, boys. This is going to be ridiculous. I'll try and get the rooms done for next episode, and then we'll start hiring people again to get back in our teams. It's a crazy one, but I hope you are enjoying the series so far. This is the Great Reset 2.0. It's only going to get crazier. Until next time, I see you all soon, so goodbye.